This is Stu Strauss, the Woodsman, and you're listening to Inspirado Projecto.
Good day. It is 7:12, 8:52 a.m. 7/12/2019, that is. Tonight is another show at the Viper Room. Tomorrow is Discovery Ventura, and the day after that is a surf rodeo. We love the surf rodeo. One of the guys just passed on to me a conversation between two gamers while they're playing some video game. They mentioned Yächtley Crëw in there, and meanwhile, I guess this Vanderpump boyfriend of a gal on the show has been wearing the Yächtley Crëw t-shirts. So keep your eyes peeled. You'll see more of this stuff out there. Happening. It's incredible to see momentum moving. What's extra incredible is when you really see what a project is infused with. You see what it's really infused with. If it's infused with great vibes, great intentions, authenticity, and particularly excitement, enthusiasm, the joy that comes from building something, sculpting something into existence. There's a thrill in that. There's a big thrill in that. By the way, you're listening to Inspirado Projecto, most likely here on Spotify or TuneIn or Apple Podcasts, even Google Podcasts. Lots of other apps are out there. If you want to listen to Inspirado Projecto on a different app, I can guarantee you that if you look it up on one of your apps, you'll find it on there. We here at Inspirado Projecto, and by we, I mean me, myself, and I. It's a triple threat. We here are associates, affiliates, subsidiaries, co-workers, chums, pals, buddies, etc., and so forth, have investigated many different options for podcast apps, podcast directories, places where podcasts are, and where this podcast needs to be. So, there's a good chance you'll find it. And if you're looking for it, thank you. Listening for it, thank you. You could participate. That's part of the fun of this show, is a lot of the content that I feature on here is from other people, which is so exciting to me. It's my way of being able to create sort of my own little utopian society of fellow creators, fellow Imagineers, fellow mutants with extraordinary abilities. Send them on over. 561-203-9179, that is the hotline. 561-203-9179, or call up the hotline, leave a message on the voicemail. I'll use it on the show. In fact, this particular show, I might feature some of that stuff, some of that razzmatazz. There might be an Uber interview. There might be some interviews with some of the guys from Yächtley Crëw backstage. I might end up talking to Julian Douglas. Who knows? Might talk with Tommy Black a little bit. I might end up talking to the door guy. I got to learn these people's names. I got to learn their names. Stephanie works at the door. She used to work at On the Rocks She knows Jeff Cahill. Jeff Cahill's my fellow orphan from Blues Brothers. My fellow Blues Brothers orphan who I reconnected with 32 years later, out on the Sunset Strip. Me playing it on the rocks above the Roxy. Wow. Wowzers. It's incredible how things unfold, huh? When you think about it. Wow. Incredible. So, if you end up hearing this today, on the 12th, come on up to the Viper Room. It might not be sailed out. Sailed out. It might not be sailed out. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it ain't. That's part of the fun. Sometimes it ain't. I want you to check out some of this wordplay here. I've been reading Board of the Rings. Board of the Rings was put out by the Harvard Lampoon, and as some of you know, the Harvard Lampoon is what gave birth to the National Lampoon. The guys over at the Harvard Lampoon, they wanted to keep doing it. But they were graduating, so they decided to make the National Lampoon. And this is written by Henry N. Beard and Douglas C. Kenny of the Harvard Lampoon. Board of the Rings, a parody of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings. I love it. It's like a Mad Magazine kind of thing, except a little bit. Well, I mean, I gotta tell you, so they say, so instead of Frodo, they call him Frito. Instead of Bilbo, they call him Dildo. Let's see. Here we go. Let's. I'll read you a little bit here. Frito awoke with a start. It was dusk now, and a sick feeling in his stomach made him scan the path. From between the branches with terror, through the leaves he saw a dark, shadowy bulk in the distance. It moved slowly and carefully along the rise of the path, looking like a tall black rider on some huge and bloated beast. Outlined against the setting sun, Frito held his breath as the ominous figure's red eyes searched the land. Once, Frito thought the fiery coals had looked right through him, but they blinked myopically and passed on. The ponderous mount, which appeared to Frito's startled eyes to be an immense, grossly overfed pig the size of a house, snuffled and snorted in the wet earth to root out some scent of them. The others awoke and froze with terror. As they watched, the evil hunter goaded his mount, emitted one great and sour fart, and passed on. He had not seen them. The boggies waited until the distant grunting of the beast had long quieted before anyone spoke. Frito turned to his companions, who were well hidden in their food sacks, and whispered, "It's all right, it's gone." Doubtfully, Spam emerged. "Bless me if that didn't fright me plumb out of me codpiece," laughed Spam weakly. "Most queer and disturbin'." "Queer and disturbin'," came a chorus of voices from the other sacks. "And even more disturbin' if I keep on a-hearin' me echo every time I open me chops." Spam kicked the sacks, each of which yelped but showed no sign of disgorging its contents. "Grouchy he is," said one. "Grouchy and mean," said the other. "I wonder what and who that terrible creature was." Spam cast his eyes downward and scratched his chins guiltily. "I'm guessing it's one of those folk the fat lip told me to remember to be a-warnin' ye about, Master Frito." Frito looked at him inquiringly. "Well," said Spam, pulling his forelock and licking Frito's toes in apology, "as I recollect now, the old lip was a-telling me just before we left, 'And don't be forgettin',' he says to me, 'to tell Master Frito that some smelly stranger with red eyes was asking after him.' 'Stranger?' says I. Aye, says he. And when I keeps mum, the fiend up and hisses at me and twirls his black mustache. Curses, foul thing, says, foiled again. And then he waves his billy at me and jumps on his big and hightails it free the back eye, shouting something very much like, hi-ho, slimy. Very strange, I says. I guess I was a bit slow to tell you, Master Frito. So, that is probably, that's page 17. There's a lot of very, very interesting wordplay that's going on in there. If you get a chance, check out A Small and Insignificant Gesture. Check out that movie sometime. That's about National Lampoon. They also did a great documentary about National Lampoon, which is equally phenomenal. And just amazing work by these guys. Amazing work. National Lampoon, of course, then went on to make the National Lampoon Radio Hour, which included John Belushi, Christopher Guest, Bill Murray, Gilda Radner, all these folks that Chevy Chase, all these folks that we later went to see turn on to Saturday Night Live. That's exactly where those guys came from, National Lampoon. They used to have National Lampoon Radio Hour. Man, it was great because it was like vaudeville. It was like the good old days. The good old days of vaudeville. They had pre-written skits. It was just, man, just incredible. Just incredible. I think this is my theory. You know, a lot of times we'll look at the old Senate live cast and we'll go, yep, those are the ones. Those are the ones, the originals. Those guys really knew what they were doing. Those guys were great on Saturday Night Live. Well, my theory is the reason why they were so good is because they had worked with each other inside and out. They'd cultivated a relationship with each other while working on National Lampoon Radio Hour. Being sharp. The ensemble grows together that way. It's an extraordinary thing. So, check it out sometime. Check out, I think it's called Small and Insignificant Gesture. Check it out sometime. That's the National Lampoon movie, and I think it's gonna knock your socks off.
All the shenanigans, the underhanded, like behind the scenes.
Yeah. What kind of crazy stories have you heard from other people who have worked here?
Oh, ask Rita, like Tommy and stuff. They're on the go. Rita's had all types of stuff for years. Like ghost pulling her hair, touching.
Wow.
Dozens and dozens of times.
She could tell. She knew it was a ghost pulling her hair.
Ghost texts from ghosts, like weird texts.
What?
Ask her later on when you see her. She said, I can't even describe it. She told me stories for years, but she's had the most action because she's downstairs a lot. It seems downstairs like it seems to be like the little more spookier place, you know, with stuff going on.
How often do you go downstairs?
I mean, I'm going down there to do stuff back and forth, but she'll work her whole shift down there. I only work that downstairs bar maybe once in a blue moon, you know, once every month, once every couple months. I'm mainly up here all the time. Most of my shifts are, you know, I'm always up here. And me and Tommy, me and Tatiana, you know what I mean? But everyone that's been downstairs have weird stuff too. Like some of the people that are down there regularly. I know like Mark, you know Mark does downstairs tonight. He's usually down there a couple times a month. You know, Tat's usually down there once a week for every Monday thing. So it's a different vibe down there. I felt a weird vibe down there too, actually. To be honest with you, when I've worked down
So usually the people who work down there usually have a story about hauntings.
Oh yeah. Ask Rita later on. Like I said, she's got dozens of them. She's had all types of weird stuff over the years.
Wow.
So.
How long has she been here? How long has she been? She's been here forever, huh?
Yeah, about 10 years.
How tall was the shadowy figure you saw?
I don't know, just like normal height, kind of was like, so it was just hunched over. It's like the leg was up on a step, the other one was on the bottom step. But like I said, it looked like lines, like squiggly lines, like a little kid that made stick figures.
And could you tell right away that it was I don't know, I mean, what? You must have, I mean, that was kind of courageous just to walk up to this thing that you didn't know what that was.
I was kind of like, I was half tired, I had a busy night the night before, so I wasn't even thinking. I just stopped for a minute and I was like, whoa, this is weird. And then consciously kind of like walked, it seemed like if it was a person, I would have brushed him. Would have, brushed walked right into him, so to speak, but like just like this side. But as soon as I made like walking through the same stuff that was on, my whole body was chilling, like the chills, almost like, whoa, like the flu, you get the chill, it was like the chill for like 10-15 seconds. That was trippy, but yeah, it was like literally a stick figure type of line.
But if you know it's there, that's what's creepy.
Yeah.
You feel its presence.
Oh, yeah,
my gosh.
Mark is, he does security for us.
Yeah,
but not Mark, the normal Mark, the other Mark with long black hair.
Oh.
He didn't hang out, but he worked a couple of you guys' nights. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
He's been doing this ghost thing. He got an app on his phone.
No way.
It's like a little ghost app thing. Yeah. We've been doing that for the past week.
A ghost app? What does it do? Is it measure?
It tells you where the spirits are. There's a little dot.
No.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So do you?
Wow. I was confused. I was getting all the wrong one. I want to rub a diet. Double check. 36 and 32.
Cheers. Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Do your shirt too? I'll bring it up straight.
Cheers. Cheers. Ooh. Cheers with the beer.
Tucson to the Sunset.
Tucson, Arizona. Don't forget Winona.
66 tour.
It really is. It is. Route 1978 tour. Sound check time. It's 11:53 a.m. Today is, what is it? 13th, Saturday the 13th. And bye, kitties. I'm heading downstairs, about to get into an Uber. Tonight we have a show. Yächtley Crëw has a show. The Gaslamp in Long Beach. Which is a great place. Our friend Nico Vanderloo, Grayson, they'll be out there helping us out, supporting us. Many of you remember from a past podcast episode that Yächtley Crëw played for Grayson's surprise birthday party. And Nico, his wife, she works for Disney. And she was the one who was responsible for telling all her friends about us. And then eventually getting hired to play at Disney. So we are very appreciative of these wonderful people. And the interesting thing is, I met Nicoletta and Grayson through my buddy Chris Corman. Chris Corman, many of you know, used to be roommates with my buddy Lawrence. And who are you? I'm just smelling the flowers. Yeah. I wear my Yächtley Crëw sweater and I go around apartments and smell their flowers.
Are you a fanboy?
It's what I do. I'm a fanboy. I'm a fanboy. That was Jenny. She was coming back from the store. I'm waiting for my Uber. It's interesting. A while ago it said he was a minute away. And then right after that it said 3 minutes away. And then now it says 2 minutes away. You never know. You never know. You never know. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Gonna have him arriving soon. Let's see what's happening here. What's so great about these maps is that you can watch, just like a video game, you can watch these people moving. Oh yeah, so Chris Corman, as previously stated, he is one of the founders of Kapow Intergalactic Film Festival, as myself, and he also did the soundtrack for Bloody Bobby, and some of the soundtrack for Bloody Bobby. He helped out with it. And he also did the soundtrack for Black Pumpkin. And then they're going to use him again for House in the Middle of Nowhere. This app is so funny. I don't know if this driver is like lost or what the heck, what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. This is funny because the car... Oh, okay. I see what's happening. He's taking a secret route. Uh-huh. Yeah. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing. So, needless to say, tonight at the Gaslamp, Long Beach, it's going to be another fun show. Another great crowd. And last night, the Viper Room show was sailed out, as we like to say. Sailed out. Hello.
Hi, Kurt.
Hi. It's so funny. Is it all right that I'm sitting in the front seat? I didn't realize till just the other day, my friend, he saw me get out of an Uber, and he goes, wow, you sit in the front seat? And I said, well, yeah, that's how I get to talk to the Uber drivers. And he's like, well, usually people sit in the back seat. And the thought never occurred to me to sit in the back seat, you know, because I don't see you guys as taxi drivers. Taxis, you know, I don't know. There's a different vibe, I think. You know, like a taxi driver, it just feels...
You're like a boss.
Yeah, like this, it's like you got, I don't know. There's just it feels like a different story. I mean, who knows? Maybe I would sit in the front seat of a taxi if they wanted me to. But I'm always interested in finding out about the Uber drivers and what they like to do, you know, outside of Uber. For instance, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do outside of Uber?
No.
Like, do you play music?
Mm-hmm.
Make a right turn on Cleveland.
Yeah. Do you play instruments?
No.
No instruments?
Just listen.
You just listen to music? Do you paint or draw or write? Artistic stuff? No.
Cooking.
What? Say what?
Cooking.
Oh,
Cooking. I love
cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What do you like to cook?
Any kind of food. I'm a Thai chef. I can cook Chinese, Thai, Mexican.
So do you have a lot of, I bet all your friends like your cooking a lot. Your family probably loves that, huh?
Yeah, right.
They're like, when are you going to cook for us again? You make delicious food. You got to cook for us. Are you always the one who cooks for Thanksgiving? No. What about the holidays, Christmas and such? Are you the cooker?
No.
No.
Go to the restaurant.
Oh, you work in a restaurant.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. So that's your other job.
Yeah, right.
And so you do Uber, and then you also cook in another job.
Right. Me for the part-time.
And do you like cooking there?
Yeah.
Do you also cook when you're not at your work? When you're at home too?
Yeah, at home. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Meal a day.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the funny thing. A friend of mine that I grew up with, he ended up becoming a chef, and he loves his job. But when he gets home, he really doesn't feel like cooking because he was cooking all day. He was at work all day cooking.
Right, yeah.
So when the people go, "Ooh, make us that delicious sauce. Ooh, make us that wonderful chicken dinner that you make," and he's like, "Yeah, I just don't feel like it." He just sometimes just doesn't feel like it. But it's funny because when you get to a certain point with rehearsing, well, so to speak, rehearsing all the time like that, you must really get your skills going really good, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been a cook?
More than 40 years.
So cooking, that's your passion, huh?
Yeah, right.
That is great. Are there other other kinds of other kinds of dishes, other kinds of dishes that you're interested in learning how to cook? Let's say, I don't know, Italian or some interesting dish from Zimbabwe, for instance, or do you ever explore in those areas?
Yeah. YouTube is my teacher.
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube has so much great information on there.
Yeah, right.
There are so many people who love to share the stuff that they know about, right?
Right.
And luckily for us, there are people like us who like to learn that information. That stuff has helped me out of so many jams. Oh my gosh. Whether it's editing a wedding video, whether it's tuning a guitar, you go on there to YouTube and they can show you everything. All kinds of different, software programs and stuff. So what's the the most recent YouTube cooking thing you learned? What's the latest dish? Do you remember? No, you don't remember?
Just ahead, make a right turn on North Toluca Park Drive. Make a right turn on North Toluca Park Drive.
Oh yeah, you're going good. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, perfect.
So what you doing?
Just ahead, make a right turn on North Gaslamp.
I'm in this band, and we're playing today in Long Beach. This is called Yächtley Crëw. I'm going to leave this with you in case you ever want to see any stuff on YouTube. But this is what we look like in our costumes.
Oh, yeah.
That's my costume in the back seat there. And so we sing 70s and 80s music.
70 and 80.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
stuff like Michael McDonald and Toto, Christopher Cross.
Yeah.
All those feel-good love songs.
Yeah, right.
And what's so fun is we meet so many really fun and wonderful people, and it is just such a... We played last night. Do you know where the Viper Room is on Sunset Strip?
Sunset Strip. Oh,
On Sunset Strip, it's called the Viper Room, and
Viper Room, yeah.
yeah, right across from Whiskey, and the next to Whiskey is like the Roxy.
Yeah, right.
So it's in that little area, and so the first Friday, well, we try to almost every first Friday of every month we play there, and it is such a fun time, and as a result of that, we've been getting this one right here. Yeah, take a left there. We've been getting a lot of shows on different places that are very exciting, and tomorrow we're playing at a sort of a festival. Have you ever heard of? It's called the Surf Rodeo. Have you ever heard of that? The Surf Rodeo? It's a sort of a big festival. A lot of bands.
Right.
It takes place on the beach. I think it's in, I want to say it's in Redondo Beach, maybe? Oh, yeah, right here. And it's so much fun. So we're going to be there. It's going to be right near on the sand, right on the beach. Oh, it's just going to be so much fun. Oh yeah, right over here by this fence over here. This is great. Yeah, it's perfect. Thank you so much. You take care, and good luck with you and all your cooking, all your great cooking. Take care. Bye. He's a nice fella. He's a nice fella. See any of this? Now look at, now it's recording.
Now we're podcasting.
We are
as
podcasting.
we're videotaping.
This is beautiful. So
Live.
we're videotaping live, and we're also podcasting. So first, I would say that the podcast is an audio journal. It's a diary, and it's something for my future self to go back to and listen to and think about. And I get to hear about the theories and philosophies and dreams, ideas that I had at this time in life. And then what interesting is, in that future time, and this has been happening a lot, it's so cool because I'll document what's going on with my life, and all of a sudden I'll say, oh, this possibility or that possibility, bam, all of a sudden it shows up in my life. And a lot of times it happens while I'm talking into the podcast. A lot of times I'm able to document these synchronicities, these little magical moments right as they're occurring. Are these, look who's over there. We got celebrity sightings. We got celebrity sightings right here. Look at that. Look who we got. Look who we got here. We got celebrity sightings. We got Nicoletta over there and Grayson. They can't see. They see us. They see us. They see us. I love it. All right, hold on. I got to get out of here. Oh my gosh. Hey! You arrived just in time for my podcast. We were going Facebook Live, and we didn't realize till we're sitting in there that's dark in there. And you all three couldn't see us. It was so funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, they're looking right at us, but they don't see us. How is this possible? And then I realized, oh my gosh, it's tinted. It's tinted. We're so excited you guys are out here. I love it. You got the Hawaiian shirt, dude. Oh my God. Sonny Crockett just climbed off the road right here.
This is Brianna.
Hi, I'm Stony
Kurt.
Shores. Pleasure to meet
sorry,
you.
Stony.
Oh yeah, no, I'm Kurt. Once I put on the superhero costume, I'm Stony Shores.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right now, I'm just mild-mannered.
What's up, buddy?
So did they drag you along this?
I
you see any
willingly
videos?
came.
Oh, you willingly came.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So I was
good.
at their birthday party, his birthday party.
So you were there for it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is so
Yeah,
great.
that's my first time.
best part
Oh my gosh.
It was amazing.
hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Thank
so
you.
much fun, yeah.
How fun.
Hi, Brianna.
Nice
Paul.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
She's
Brianna.
the wife of the guy his best friend who took him out.
Oh, good.
birthday.
Oh, that was great.
Like,
That was
oh,
such a
wow.
perfect plan.
Yeah.
That day, it was such a perfect plan. It was so crazy how
Didn't even see it coming.
I'm
That's
like, wait,
awesome.
are you sure he's not suspecting a
And he's
thing?
never gonna see
You know?
it coming that we do it again.
And then
This time for your birthday.
I love it. And like, wouldn't it be funny if it was like on April Fool's Day or something?
Right.
Like, so the April Fool's is that like surprised, like you
It's
did not
actually
totally
happening.
ever exactly.
Yeah.
Well, now
ever
we
Guess
can't
what?
expect-
We
now we
bought all
can't
the
do
tickets
that.
for tonight, so it's our party.
Oh my God, it's our party.
You rented out the whole place?
The whole place.
I wouldn't put it past
It's our
you.
party.
But everybody flakes all the time, so it might be an empty house.
I know how that is. Sounds just like
my
my
gosh.
friends, if I had friends.
If you had
How's
friends,
your sex stuff?
My sex
How'd last night go?
he's from the saxophone tribe. They're a very rare species. We've taken most of
Just
their land,
discovered.
but they have little quadrants.
It is leather.
It is leather. There you go.
I guess so.
Finally,
getting weird.
50
finally
Shades of
handcrafted by
Polly.
your tribe.
I
We're
tried.
playing at 9. We're playing early tonight.
I know.
Is that
We're
crazy?
here 3 hours early.
We're playing early tonight.
Wasn't there because I had a friend of mine who was there last night at the Viper Room, and he said, "Oh, people are pissed because they haven't started yet or something."
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean they're pissed?
Think-
Give them a drink.
They just say
Sometimes
Julian.
it's the venue that
First
like
time
just
we
goes.
played there, we didn't play till like 12:30.
Oh gosh, that was so
Jazz
embarrassing.
was pissed.
Oh, I get so itchy once it gets past 9. Once it gets to 9:30 arena, I'm like, oh,
There was a band, two
I
bands
feel like
that
it's
played before
starting to
us.
really turn.
Remember that?
There were
couple
two bands there
at the Viper
before
Room.
us.
Oh,
That was
so
crazy.
dumb.
And Julian was there too, or no?
Last
No.
night, yes.
Oh,
was
last
there
night.
last night,
Last
buddy.
night.
Not
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first night. No, he
No.
wasn't in on it like the first 6 months we did it, I think. Right?
He's just been a wonderful addition to the whole thing because he plays all the music that we don't play.
He warms you up.
Which is
yeah,
great.
It's a good warm up.
He plays all the music we don't play, and
Gets
then
the palate ready.
yeah. Da, da, We're
The Yacht
trying
Rock
to get him
palette.
at all our shows.
Oh,
Julia.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
And he's even got a patch. He's got an official patch on his coat.
Yep.
Thanks. You guys want one?
Oh my goodness, please, yes, please.
They're filled with cocaine.
Thank you.
How many? Is there a limit?
He's like, is there a limit?
Oh my gosh, you guys! It's our Yächtley anniversary.
Yeah, we saw you guys a
Oh
year ago.
my
at the
God.
Bar Time.
That video you put
Oh
up.
my God.
House of
I
Blues
didn't
Anaheim.
even, I haven't
Oh my
seen
God.
it. It just popped up on my Facebook, and I'm like, oh my God, it has been to this day, a year.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Oh my
That was
God.
an epic show.
Yeah.
That was
Love
good.
that was
You
great.
guys played like later there too.
Way later, I'm like,
And we
we
were
just got
so wasted.
trashed.
when you guys
We just
started
got
playing.
trashed.
We were so wasted.
That's the best way to experience Yächtley Crëw.
Right?
And I try to recreate it every single
Maybe
night.
that's one of the subtle reasons why we go
Problem
on late. We're just like, just keep drinking a few more.
You're gonna like it
Just
more.
keep
we
it. Yeah,
promise.
you're gonna love it. You're gonna sing louder. People do lose those, they lose those inhibitions before you know it. They're all like, they got their arms around each other. They're
Yeah.
singing songs that they wouldn't normally sing out loud.
Absolutely.
In the populace. Or they would,
The
because more people are.
songs you love to hate. Oh, my sex toy.
Is Power of Love on your set list tonight?
I don't-
Oh, I
are
don't
we
know.
allowed
We
to
did it
say
in
that
the
if we know that or
We
not?
did it in the sound check.
Okay, good. Well, as long as it's on the soundtrack, Power of Love. I haven't
He
heard
said
of
as
Power
long,
of Love.
as, long as they did it during sound check.
Yeah.
If they...
Oh, did you take a picture of the set list?
No, I usually do.
I usually do, too.
I didn't.
I wish I had the Mary Lou Henner brain where she could remember every single date and time and all this cool stuff, so it's all filed in there. Because could you imagine just going back to any of those brilliant ideas you had long ago, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that one. You got the fingers, and you
That's
pull
why
out
I
the
try
file,
to
like,
take
this is the
videos.
one.
I take videos and pictures of everything because I can never remember
I'm the same.
my brilliant ideas.
Well, I don't have brilliant, but I don't remember my life.
No,
like
her memory
stuff
is
in my life
pretty
that happens, I
horrible.
would have forgotten about.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Well, that's good about social media aspects then, huh? We were just talking about that earlier, about recording things for your future self to look at, and and then it brings you back down that.
Or like having a Michael Keaton My Life moment where you just record it all because you know you're going to die.
Was
So
that-
pass it on to somebody else.
Is that what he did? Is that a movie?
My Life. Remember,
Oh,
he knows
no,
he
I never
has
saw that
cancer
one.
and he's going to have a kid, so he records everything he knows. He takes all his knowledge and he puts it on a VHS.
Oh my
Never saw
gosh!
that.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
a movie
depressing.
idea I would
Yeah,
invent. Now I don't have to.
That's really
Maybe
sad.
sometime.
It's
Thank
Michael
you.
Keaton, so you have to see it.
Well, I'm glad Michael Keaton got into that movie. I like that guy. I just saw
And then he became
Beetlejuice again the
Beetlejuice,
other
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I just saw it again the other day. Oh my God! It's just so great to see young Winona Ryder and him, and just seeing him doing comedy
It's
again.
so good. It's so
Wasn't
good.
he Batman?
Yeah.
in
He was. Wasn't that
Batman?
great?
Batman and Batman Returns.
With Jack Nicholson.
Oh my God!
Jack Nicholson
And
was
just
the
to think
Joker?
that Tim Burton directed.
God, yes,
I mean, that's so amazing.
Was it the one with Dan DeVito?
There's
He was in that one, too,
foreshadowing.
and
It's so
Catwoman.
crazy.
Michelle
No, different
Pfeiffer.
one. The first one didn't have any of those characters. The
But
first
he
one-
was in the second one, yeah.
Yeah. I never saw the second one.
What?
Yeah.
It's the best.
Is it?
With the
It's better than the
penguins.
first one.
Really?
It's way better.
With the-
oh yeah.
the
With
penguins.
Penguin and
Oh,
Catwoman.
man.
Yeah,
First
and
one was
like sort of a hybrid
many great
creature,
lines.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
He's
a
like part penguin.
He's part penguin.
It's an interesting twist.
You have to see it.
He's like- he's
Tim
not
Burton
just like the
go
turdy,
ape shit.
like the nerdy guy's like,
Here's a
I
big bag
like
of money,
birds.
just
You know, I mean,
do
he's
whatever
like
you
a
want.
bird
do the first
dude.
one?
Like, it's
And
so
second,
crazy.
And Beetlejuice.
All walking,
Wow.
raised in the sewers, right?
I
Yeah.
love Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll
it's
love
so
Batman
good.
Returns then. It's fucking
'Cause
crazy.
it's-
It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Should we go in and
Oh my gosh, look
Get
at you
some-
got
Is
hats.
it
get
open
some
yet
stuff?
or no?
Are they open?
3 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Until it's open?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought they were open at 5.
I think it's 6.
Doors open six.
don't let these cars
I know.
fool you one
Right.
bit. Do not let that fool you one bit into
They're all
thinking
to
there's
the
a whole
hourly
bunch of
motel.
people in there. We thought the same thing. And we're like, the doors are locked. What? Where are all the people? Someone in there, let us in. You know, and we just couldn't understand it. I still can't understand it. It's a mystery that I'll never have the answer to
Their
until someone
Facebook
tells me.
says they open at 5.
Huh.
But it's a special night.
Hold that thing
They
up
don't
to
want
false
people too
advertising.
wasted.
Yeah, what is this?
They don't want people too wasted. Well, that's gonna happen.
Oh, that's gonna happen anyway.
I'll be yelling for curtain fill at the end of the night.
It's so great to see all your adventures through. See, that's another great thing about social media is
Yeah.
that you get to live through your friends' adventures with them.
Yes.
and they take you through their adventures with them, and it's great. It's like having your own TV channel. Why watch TV when you can watch your
But I'm glad
friends'
that my
lives?
younger life, when I was in high school, is not on
Oh,
Facebook.
gotcha. Well, you know, that is the interesting thing, too.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Facebook
That's
was
right.
Was not in high school for me.
Yeah, because you
Thank
just
God.
had to remember stories before.
Yeah.
Now the stories...
Yeah, physical pictures. And crappy video. What's going on?
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Okay, you
doors.
made your point.
On their website.
No,
Okay.
I love it.
Advertising Yächtley Crëw.
Go tell them.
You should just
The
hold up your
internet lies
phone.
sometimes,
What the
Grayson.
hell?
I don't know. I went to the post office today, said they were open on Saturdays, and they were definitely not.
Oh,
What?
that's not nice.
No. So, you never know.
The post office.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I know.
I haven't been to the post office since I moved to America.
What?
Because I
What
do
do
all
you-
the mailing.
Because I love
Leave it to
it.
the
Postal
American.
boy?
Yeah, I'm a postman. I'm a postman.
He's the postman. Oh, he's the postman.
You know how we did that San Diego TV show recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have heard the amount of Ron Swanson like jokes going around that morning. Like everybody's trying to do the
Oh, Ron Burgundy?
Yeah, Ron
Burgundy,
Burgundy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did I say Ron Swanson?
Did you guys do
It's
yeah,
Ron
you did.
Swanson.
Yeah.
I'm Ron
Freaking,
Swanson.
Meant for you.
Hybrid between that and I know too much cocaine and Park and Recs. What was his name?
Ron Swanson.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or Jesse, exactly.
Yeah.
There's that guy.
Yeah. He was Duke Silver was his alter
sex name,
ego.
right?
Oh,
Really?
he's my hero.
He is funny.
Oh man.
You need a fedora.
Didn't you
and
do
you're
something
set.
on the balcony that you guys filmed with you on the balcony, like in San Diego? You guys were on the balcony filming each other. And you were doing something like on.
Oh yeah, what were we doing? That's right, we were filming on that. What? And you could see the other guys on the
Yes.
other balcony,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they could
Yeah.
see us.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing is looking through those guys' stories and seeing their perspectives
we
of what
filming
happened.
that?
Because sometimes I don't know what
Three of
anybody's
you
doing.
were filming the same moment, and so you had everybody.
Oh
post
my gosh,
something else.
that's
hilarious.
incredible.
I don't even remember this.
Oh my God,
I'm
that's
glad we
incredible.
documented it.
Oh my God, it's saved in the
What I'm
archives,
talking
right?
about.
In
Yeah.
the stories.
Oh, yeah.
Can you? What do you do with those things? Are they're
I
just
don't
out there in
know.
a cloud somewhere, and you go?
In the
Can you go
ether,
like,
yeah.
let's just put them back in?
They're
They're
saved.
gonna put them in your brain when you
Just
die.
put 'em right
They
in the
should be
brain.
saved on
That's
your
right.
phone.
All the stuff in the thaw cloud goes in your
Yeah.
brain, right? They inject it right
Right.
before you go into the grave.
Good chip. Remember?
So it's what can you read then? Like, can I make that an IGTV thing?
Yeah, show me your phone.
Here we go.
My wife's really into that show.
Black Mirror.
Yeah.
It's
Black Mirror is
good.
great, man.
great.
So good. Like that
Oh,
would be a
man.
Black Mirror episode.
It's so clever. Okay,
So go to your photos.
I'll go to my photos.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the new season yet. I saw.
Oh no, go like
first.
access
Oh, like
your-
stories
yeah,
or something?
get out of Instagram.
Last season, the one
Oh, get out of Instagram.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Maybe a little bit.
There's one episode that you have to see. It's called Unloose.
All right, here we are.
Junipero.
So then,
and it's
Oops,
I can't really
sorry.
tell you
Oh,
because
you're
it gets
recording.
amazing
Yes.
at the end, but it has to do something with the afterlife. and how in the fucking
Nice.
Where they were young girls. That
it's
blew
somewhere in
my mind,
here.
and it
All
still
of your
gives me
stories
chills.
you've ever done
That
on
Oh,
Instagram
right.
are all saved here.
So now the ones that are just kind of like in that little area,
Like, you can
like because when you
live
look in
as
there, you know, it's like on Instagram, like you go in that little area and it shows you pictures of all the
Yeah,
just the
like a frame.
thumbnail,
Yeah,
the frame of it. Can those be retrieved?
I believe so. Yeah, they
Those
should.
can be retrieved.
Does that have anything to do
Here,
with this?
you take that. Let me see.
What in
if
the
I can do it.
hellfire? Let's see. Let's look.
Is
over
it the
here.
same format where they're like they're 1 hour episodes?
I think your show
or
got
something
canceled,
like
guys.
And one of them is
Crap.
Kurt and Goldie Hawn's were sold.
Great.
Oh, well, maybe they're
Kurt and Goldie Hawn's kid. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's good. Right? Isn't one of the new episodes from Black Mirror with Kurt Russell's kid?
Last season.
Oh.
Wyatt
his
Russell.
name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt Russell.
Which
He's on a show right
Black
now
Mirror?
we're watching. You guys would love, I think, especially you.
What's
Called
it
Lodge 49.
Oh wow!
It's
I
on
gotta check it out.
Hulu.
Yeah, it's Kurt. Yeah, that's a
It takes place in Long Beach.
Actually,
and
that could be Kurt. The
It
lead
could be.
character
Yeah, he could be Kurt. He's kind of like
Holy
the dude.
cow!
He's kind of like Lebowski.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I'm not saying that you're Lebowski. Sorry.
No.
I didn't mean
You
that.
kinda-
Hey
got
man,
some
it
Lebowski.
ties the room together, man.
You got some Lebowski.
Is this a marmot?
The Chinaman's not
Who's
the
it?
issue.
The
man.
Chinaman's not the issue, dude. You know, and then he, oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
Built the railroad here.
He's like, and he calls it a Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I
They're
will
so
find it
just way off
and tell
base
you.
with any of the language that they're using,
Right.
but they're each like just like taking it as it is. You know, it's like no one says, well, that's
nomenclature.
right after he tells him no, Asian American.
Oh wait,
Gosh,
here we go.
right after he tells him.
Yeah, it's an archive. So if you go back to Instagram,
To your
yep,
menu,
archive.
To your own profile, and then those 3 lines.
Yeah, see, they're all there.
Dude,
Go down.
what?
They're all there.
Dude, no.
Can I?
It's all there.
I can download these. Oh my God! 1 year ago today, it's showing me 1 year ago today. What's his name?
House of Blues.
Eddie.
Oh.
Wait, was that the House Blues? That's right. He was holding the tickets up in his hands.
Yes.
Yeah. I told him to hide those
Is
tickets
that
around.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Instagram. I didn't know they did stuff like that.
Right? I just found that out. Where you can
Man,
find
they
your
always
stuff.
got your back. Those social networks, they always got your back, man. Check in? Yeah, dude, I'll check in. Thanks for reminding me, man. Where am I? Oh, it says there.
All right, you want to go in?
AI is on your side. Oh, yeah.
AI is on your side.
AI is on your side.
AI is on your side.
That's the hashtag right there.
That's right.
Doors are open.
We're creating new memories now.
We are.
We are.
That we will be looking back a year from now.
Oh, yeah.
Elton John's here.
Elton John's going to be here? Astounding. Journey? They're bringing the whole gang back. Hi. Oh, do I need I'm in the band.
You're
I'm
good
in
to
the
go.
band. I'm in the band.
We're on we're Grayson Brook. We have 4 tickets, and only 3 of us are here for now.
Hey, you really cleaned up the place. Thank you so much. And thank you for these candies. Every time I see them there, I'm like, uh-oh, it's like Halloween time all over again.
Hey, doing good, you guys?
The list for your guys' food is back there, but it's missing some people.
I think they're ordering from a different menu, perhaps. I don't know how they did that because
Oh, I think Misty knows.
Phil asked if only comes from the regular menu, or from the band menu.
Yeah, Phil asked if we could wait closer to 7. The band order is ready to go, but they wanted to wait closer to 7. I need to order for her, but if I can do that off of here.
Yeah.
I'd like to order closer to now.
Yeah, we're kind of hungry. It says last.
Well, you guys all have to order together, so you need to talk to Rob because Phil asked.
Huh. All right. Oh, pardon me. Let's go make a compromise with these guys. We'll say 6:30. So you guys, they say we have to order all our food at once. Can we compromise and make it 6:30 instead of 7?
Yeah.
Would that be cool?
Yeah, totally.
Who do I?
Phil was said he was going to the gym. I wanted to. Nicoletta.
Yeah, she just walked in.
Yeah, Phil.
It's now 1:11 p.m. It is Sunday the 14th. Yächtley Crëw will be playing at Surf Rodeo today. We had another sailed out show last night at Gaslamp, which was fantastic out there in Long Beach. Just wonderful. Lots of first time folks. So exciting. Lots of folks wearing their hats. Oh, it's just so delightful. It is so delightful when people get dressed up and go out wearing their finest yacht attire. It's just so cool. Today we're going to be on the beach. I would say it's a very appropriate place for a yacht rock band to play. We love playing ocean-themed areas. It just gives this extra delight to the experience, you know, to be able to feel the wind going through and see the seagulls and look out and see people surfing out there and man, it's just such a joy. So I will report more on that later, most likely a sound check and whatnot. Talk to you later. Today's July 15th, 12:26 p.m. On the way to Inspirado Projecto, KCHUNG. I'm waiting right now for the Chinatown train
taking me out there. If you're listening to this, the chances are that you're not hearing it until most likely maybe tomorrow. After today's show, I'm going to, of course, save that episode and upload it to Mixcloud. I'll be uploading that one to Mixcloud. And then, well, if we don't, we'll see. Either way, it's going to be available. We're going to have Noelle Ewing, her friend, let's see, who's her friend? Her friend, can't find it near right now. Oh yeah, Simran. Noelle and her friend Simran, and Amika Jane, who is in the Swamp Rock band. And she also just came out the new single, so we're going to be playing her song on the radio today. So, turn on, tune in, drop out. Whoa, okay, so it's the 16th of July. It's 8:32 p.m. I just learned, I guess at 10 a.m. this morning, the place that we just played at a few days ago, Gaslamp in Long Beach, burned in a fire. What kind of a surreal joke is that? The gas lamp burned in a fire. What's the name of this place? It was up in the attic. I guess the building is still there and everything, but the attic, I guess, got pretty burned up. And while we were there were a series of people working on the roof, hammering things in. So I'm wondering if maybe that had something to do with it, if that sparked something. When we were there were people up on the roof just like with nail guns, just like putting all this stuff in there. And I'm wondering if someone set it off by accident. But man, wow, this is just so surreal. So surreal. Thank you so much to everyone who has been participating in your life. Thank you for giving yourself an opportunity to truly be in its best, most excited element. Thank you for giving your particular brand of magnetic antennae the opportunity to blip, 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 blip in those vibrations that most closely resemble yours and reflect with your most joyous, thought about, and exhilarated energy visions. Energy visions. Ooh, now that's a name. Energy vision. Energy vision. Energy vision. Bow, 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 bow. Energy vision. Energy vision. Notice that a lot of that would be sort of like dubstep kind of things. In addition to, I'm imagining sort of like Kraftwerk kind of keyboards. I saw the other night Cheech and Chong's, what was it? Up in Smoke? Yeah, Up in Smoke. Yeah. And everyone mistook him as Burt Reynolds. Cheech and Chong are ringing up all this stuff. Like, I just signed for it. He's out there in Switzerland. I just signed for it. So they keep signing for it, ordering all this crazy stuff. Hey, man, I'll have another bottle of champagne, man. Hey, man, yeah, I'll have another champagne, man. Oh, my God, those guys were so funny. They were so funny. They thought he was Burt Reynolds because he had a mustache and he was wearing a cowboy hat. Where is Lonnie Anderson? Where is Lonnie Anderson? And, Lonnie, she got sick on the plane, man. Oh, my God, these guys, they were so in tune with each other. They just ran with it, man. Ran with it. If you ever want to know, if you really want to see really good improv in action, it's those guys. Those guys are just so committed to the character. Oh, my God. They were so committed to their characters. Every single character they did. Man, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. It was so absurd. It was so enlightening. It reminded me of, it was like Monty Python. Lots of Monty Python. That's the key right there. That's the vibe. Michael Schley and I met with Sterling today. Sterling Meyer. We came to conclusion. Sterling Meyer. Sterling Silver. Silver lining around a cloud. Mire. You know, you hear about the mire. Oh, I'm caught in the mire. I'm caught in the mire. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm caught in the mire. Mire doesn't have to be a swamp. Imagine if it's a sterling mire. Sterling is a cleansing, metal, metacular. A glowing metacular. So imagine, hello, imagine a sterling mire. It is filled with sterling. You go into this mire, and then it cleanses you. And when you come out of this mire, you feel completely clean. And you feel completely fresh. You'll feel completely different than you have ever felt yourself being before. And before you know it, you're out there and you're feeling very clean. And before you know it, you're feeling good with these people. And they could smell coming about a mile or so away. Depending on your region and depending on how these winds in their towns and their cities and in those, even the rural areas and the countryside, you'll be surprised how the wind will shape how it goes. So if you need if you need a weather controlling device, I think this is how they say it there. Controlling device, a weather controlling device. I can get one for you, a very good cheapness. So you'll see that when you all of a sudden it smell even good for even longer time, and cha-cha-cha, out go the wind. In come good smell, out go the wind. You'll see. Out go the wind, in come the good smell. It's what you do. It's how you do it, and this is the world we're living in now. Come on, buddy. You have to wake up to this reality, okay? Come on, the buddies. Hey, come on here, you buddies. One time here, or you within your life here, it's time to be the best of one you can be, buddy. Hey, buddy. Okay, thank you very much. It's very important. You. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for. Thank you very much for me coming by here. Thank you very much for finding your way to Inspirado Projecto Public Radio. Here on our channel, we will be doing a raffle, some call it a fundraiser. Now, as you know, we've been operating for the past umpteen years, let's say since 1802, and possibly even before that, when our very most spectacular wizards and metallurgists got together, along with blacksmiths and also those who know how to weld things properly. Okay, they would get together, and before you knew it, they were creating new and improved things for the populace. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You are very well. Who are you? How did you? I'm the host. I am the host. Oh, so you've been sitting there the whole time? Yes, I've only decided to talk until now. Okay, so I am the official host. Okay, thank you. So I'm the hostess with the mostest. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you're the host with the most. Oh, the host with the most. Okay, so like you said, hostess. That is because I like to eat hostess. Oh. Okay. I should have caught that. Usually I'm really good at catching puns and play on words. Yes. Play on words. Just all that wordsmithing, of course. Yeah. The wordsmithing. Are you reading my mind? Or I just know exactly what you're going to say before you say it. Okay. Fair enough. So I'll let you get back to figuring out what's going on here. What's going on here? Okay. I'll just be sitting here by the sidelines if you need me over here. Okay, cool. So we realized that Sterling Meyer, let's say imagine it's like a hallelujah, baptism of sorts. Because after hanging out with this woman, Mike and I were talking about this. I said, you know what? I think Sterling is more than just this human being that's here. I mean, yes, you read about this stuff, and I do believe we've met a lot of the people that keep popping up in our lives. All this stuff keeps pointing to this, is that those are people that we've continued to work with and cross paths with through the years. We've made an agreement. There's something we are here together with and for to figure out and to move forward with. What's the information we're learning now? How's that benefiting us? How's it exciting our most, our highest elements and moving forward? One of Sterling's former and still current programmees, if someone goes through your program, I hardly know them. Why am I going to program them? I hardly know them. I program them. That'd be an interesting band, wouldn't it? Program them. Says the man in the lighthouse. Program them. Says the man up high. Program them. Comes from the man in the tower. Program them. From the man in the light. That could be like a, what is that? Black Sabbath song? That's what Mark has to say.